Hi everyone, welcome to the show. My name is Karthikesh Sharma and I'm talking today about one of the best and most intense movies ever made, The Taxi Driver. Directed by Martin Scorsese and released in 1976. So the movie stars are Robert De Niro as Travis Bickle, a lone taxi driver in New York City. The other stars are Jodie Foster, Harvey Keitel, and Sybil Shepherd. They filmed most of it realistically in New York City during 1970s when the city was dirty, not safe and crime infested. The movie was made on shoestring budget of approximately maybe like $1.3 million, but it turned out to be one of the most iconic films ever produced. Martin Scorsese wanted the city to be a living thing, dark, wild, and sometimes frightening. You can feel that in every shot. Though the film did not cost much, it shows how much storytelling and filmmaking can do if done right. The film received awards and is now like one of the greatest films ever made. So let's discuss the story without revealing too much. Travis Bickle is a Vietnam War veteran who cannot sleep at night due to loneliness and anger and how terrible the city is. At first, he just wants to have a mission and connect with people, but over time, his mind becomes wicked and he wants to clean up the city by violence. The war in his head and his thoughts, and out there are dirty city streets. Travis stands for something more. He shows that what occurs when an individual feels completely lost and ignored by the world. He's a tale of mental illness, loneliness, and how deadly it becomes when an individual loses hope. So you feel sorry for Travis because he wishes to do good, but he does not know how. His journey is powerful and really poignant at the same time. One of the most memorable moments that totally suck you in is when Travis talks to himself before the mirror, uttering, "You talking to me?" De Niro's acting is amazing. He's menacing, yet you feel sorry for him too. One of the most iconic scenes in movie history, and it was not written down. De Niro just improvised it there and then. Harvey Keitel, who plays a pimp named Sport, is too much in some scenes, but it works with the wacky world that the film was intending. Jodie Foster, who even though she was only 12 years old when when this film was filmed, it delivers an awesome performance that is realistic. Let's discuss the technical and style aspects now. The way the film is filmed is really unbelievable. The camera is slow, follows Travis everywhere like we are inside in his head. The city streets at night are filled with neon lights and the location appears creepy and artificial. The cuts are gonna keep you on the edge. And the score by the Bernard Herrmann is soft and scary at the same time. It's a mix of smooth jazz and sudden wild sounds that perfectly capture Travis's feelings. The lighting is also important. The city sometimes seems to be spring to life with color and light, but it may also be dead and grey sometimes. In sync with Travis's attitude, Scorsese even uses real places in New York City instead of sets, which makes everything feel more real and gritty. The style is quite close to Italian neorealism when directors depicted real life instead of Hollywood scenes. The Taxi Driver also has the atmosphere of French New Wave movies, especially in its focus. It focuses on an isolated hero who is not part of society. The way the film conveys Travis's mindset through images, not dialogue, is a big part of why it works so well. Genre-wise, it's neo-noir and a psychological drama. Neo-noir is essentially old film noir movies, gritty detective movies, like we know, but in more modern flavor, like in old noirs. Taxi Driver has a dirty city, an isolated hero, and the impression that fear lurks one step away. But Taxi Driver also transformed the genre into something more emotional and personal. Travis is neither a detective nor a criminal. He's merely a lost, broken man. Due to this film, most films that followed started focusing more on characters' emotions and inner struggles than action and just suspense. Movies like Fight Club, Joker, and even The Dark Knight owe a lot to Taxi Driver. Some fun facts about the film. Robert De Niro drove a taxi for a brief period before rehearsal started so that he would understand what he was getting himself into. Occasionally, people even recognized him for The Godfather Part 2, and he would tell them he was not an actor. Also, the final scenes of the film were almost too gruesome to some people in the theaters. So, sources had to make changes to the color to what make the blood darker and less real. As a result, that made ending even more unforgettable. Another interesting fact would be that the film is that composer Bernard Herrmann finished the soundtrack one day before he died, which is like really tragic. His score gives the movie a sad, haunting quality that resonates long after the credits roll. Finally, if you're up for a movie that will give you a mind racing, makes you squirm in your seat, and change the perception of the world, Taxi Driver is one movie you won't want to miss. It's not just a movie, it's a reflection of the grubby side of the world and life and the way that society can fail to help those it should. Thanks for listening. This is Karthikeya Sharma signing off. Until next time, and keep looking for great movies. Thank you.